again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Primetime Wrestling. This is yours truly, Jack Reynolds, along with my co-host, the ever-popular Jesse the Body Ventura.
How you doing tonight, Jack? You're looking pretty dapper, I
Thank you.
have to say.
I see the Boa farm is doing rather well.
It's doing real well, but I'll tell you, these things get out of line every now and then if you don't keep them disciplined by wearing them enough. They get real hard to, stay in place like they should.
I see. You have no problems with discipline?
No, not at all. If they get out of line, you just pluck a couple of feathers and that gets them back in line.
Okay, coming up this week, Bo, we've got plenty of excitement right here on Primetime Wrestling. Some of the great stars that will be in action include strongman Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson in phenomenal shape, phenomenal condition, always a credit when he steps into the ring.
Good matchup with Salvatore Bellomo and Salvatore Bellomo. Sorry about that, Salvatore, and Ron Shaw.
This should prove to be a real interesting bout. Salvatore's showing me a great improvement the last couple of months, but he's going against big tough Ron Shaw.
Jesse, we've also got the midgets on this edition of Primetime Wrestling.
Well, if the fans have never seen the midgets, sit down and hold on to your seats.
And in the main event, it'll be the World Wrestling Federation champion Hulk Hogan against the Iron Sheik. Right now, we're going to join our first match in progress with Tiger Chung Lee.
If he gets the advantage, the upper hand of Rivera, he's going to feel it.
Well, there's a knee to the head on Rivera by Lee. Back to the head to the top turnbuckle, Lee again. And taking down Rivera. Putting pressure on that neck and chin area.
Yes, he's going to grind Rivera down. That's what he's going to do. That's his plan, I can see that. He's just going to grind away at Rivera, push him into the mat, make him suffer.
Well, that's the idea, is to pound away, pound away. I think you might agree, Lord Alfred, that as a wrestler, if you're not tenacious, if you don't have that tenacity in your not repertoire, it's not a thing you have in your group of holds, you better have that as part of your being, because if you're not tenacious, many times you just won't have the will to come back.
You're absolutely right. There's a very old saying, a very nice one they say in America, you've got to have heart.
Yep, well, you've got to.
Yes, you've got to end this tournament.
I think a lot of the fans here, though, to get on the case of a various wrestler or two, they must admit deep down these wrestlers come to wrestle, they come to really do it, and they love the applause and the cries and the boos and, if you will, the crowd really gets them cranked up.
Well, the Spectrum is one of the most exciting places for wrestling I've ever been to, Dick.
Well, they love the wrestling here. They really take it seriously, and well, they should. But they're good fans in Philadelphia.
Well, they have the best. They have the best from the whole of the world, not just from the United States of America. They have wrestlers from all over the world here, and they are the world's best.
Well, I think their fans are appreciating that now. Look, Rivera coming back against Lee, and a shot to the head with the elbow. There's a blow to the face. Oh, went for a karate chop, if you would, a double karate chop to the neck, and down goes Rivera. He can't quite swallow, seems right now. Cut off the air, maybe. And Lee going for the rope. Gain a little momentum, coming down with a smash to the head on Luis Rivera.
Dick, we have some fantastic matches coming up here.
Oh, indeed we do. Well, don't forget now, we've got the biggie, and that would be the Hulker, and Hulkamania will split the seams of the Spectrum. I'll tell you, when he comes on with his special brand of wrestling, he really does it. Now, you notice, yeah, we've got the picture there, our camera. All right, Tiger Chung Lee was supporting the weight using his hand around the throat of Rivera, and then just brought him down on the top rope, right on the throat area. I'm telling you. Going for the throat again. Tiger Chung Lee very deliberate at this point in time on Rivera, just deliberately hacking away at him, mauling him. Got him in the ring corner. Now they've got to break it up, according to Malazeki, the referee, but I don't see him breaking yet.
No, I think Lee was trying to set him up to turnbuckle in the other side, but he couldn't make it.
Well, Tiger Chung Lee takes a forearm, and again, smash to the face. Still another smash to the face. Gets right back up, though. He's tough. There's another smash, and he's back up again. I think he felt that last one, though. And it's like Rivera's pounding away on Lee. Whew. You think that that turnbuckle is padded? It is just very slightly padded. Iron under there.
Rivera showed a lot more ability to absorb punishment than I thought he had.
Well, he's taking quite a bit of it, and looks like he's on low. Hello there. But Rivera now is not taking immediate advantage of this. I guess because Chung Lee is against the rope.
Well, he should. He should take every advantage.
He should.
against a man like
Now
this.
he has. Lee off the ropes now. Now Rivera pounding away at him.
I think he's wasting his time hitting him on the head like that, though. He should be looking for a pinfall now. He's
Well,
pressing
Rivera-
his attack.
Side headlock and a shot to the face by Rivera. I don't know. These blows are doing a great deal to Tiger Chung Lee. And he retaliates with a smash to the throat. So he was working on that earlier.
Uh-huh. I think Rivera's relying too much on trying to knock out Tiger Lee, and I don't think he's going to achieve that end.
No.
I think he'd be better off trying to pin his man here. That's a good move.
Well, he caught that knee. He came rushing in there. Lee was in the corner. Rivera came rushing at him. The knee came up and down goes Rivera. Now it's Lee who has the upper hand. Went for that throat again. Hart takes him the rope.
Yeah. The emphasis seems to have gone his way now.
Oh, a flying takedown and roll. Donna, 1, 2. Got him. How about that as a turn of events, huh? Tiger Chung Lee reversed it on Rivera.
Yeah, I thought for one moment Rivera just plucked that out of the air, but he didn't.
He didn't have it under control.
No.
He rolled off him, and you saw the results. Let's get the announcement now.
Calling back the ball, 11 minutes, 29 seconds. The winner, Tiger Chung Lee.
All right, you heard the announcement by the referee, and here we go, the replay on it. Events leading up now to the pin. Now Rivera comes back and flies at Tiger Chung Lee, takes him down, but he rolls off. And Lee in the perfect position for the pin. You get a 1, a 2, and a 3. That's all she wrote.
Oh, what a good maneuver in there by Tiger Chung Lee against Jose Luis Rivera.
Well, I'll tell you, Tiger Chung Lee is another one of the fine, fine wrestlers from the Orient that you run into, Jack. They're always tough. They're always in great condition, these wrestlers from the Orient. Plus, most of them got martial arts backgrounds.
All right, little international flavor right there with Tiger Chung Lee victorious in his bout over Jose Luis Rivera. Coming up, we have a fellow that Jesse and I think is a part of primetime wrestling, and we're talking about the #1 Frenchman, the one and only Rene Goulet. He's going to take on Terry Daniels this week right here on primetime.
This should be a good matchup because you've got Rene Goulet, the seasoned veteran, taking on young, exuberant Terry Daniels, who's full of fire.
Oh, it should be a good match. All right, we're coming right back with more right here on Primetime Wrestling with the #1 Frenchman, Rene Goulet, going up against Terry Daniels. Whatever you do, don't go away because the excitement is right here. Frenchman. And I usually, as a rule, I enjoy watching Rene Goulet in action.
Well, as I said before, Jack, you got a classic battle here of a veteran like Rene Goulet going against a young, aggressive, I guess you could almost call him a rookie in Terry Daniels.
Terry is a great competitor. He's got a lot of heart, a lot of enthusiasm, but I'm going to tell you, his work is going to be cut out for him against Rene Goulet. Let's go up to ringside right now, the introductions to our next bout.
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is a one-fall contest with a 20-minute time limit. From France, weighing 256 pounds, Rene Goulet. And from Amarillo, Texas, weighing 250 pounds,
Well, Terry Daniels, Lord Albert, we saw here the last time, about a month or so back on Spectrum Wrestling, and a newcomer, the fans kind of like his style. He's not too very tall. He's well set up, young man, very aggressive, and young, got a lot to learn yet, but still very, very eager to get it on with whoever his opponent is.
Yes, he's like many Texans. He's got a lot of pride. He likes what he does, which is an advantage. He's shown himself already to be a good, what you would call rookie. I mean, he hasn't been wrestling too long, but strange enough, Amarillo in Texas, where he comes from, is a hotbed of wrestling.
Well, they love their wrestling down there, just they do here in the Delaware Valley. And here we have the glove coming off the second, the great unveiling.
He's put that back
Oh!
Oh! Hit him.
Away. He didn't take it off this time earlier tonight.
He's going to lose some diamonds out of that if he's not careful.
Well, he darn. He, against Akira Maeda, the Japanese, in our initial match tonight, he took the sequin glove off. High back body drop, very nicely done. Two. Whoa, close. Close. Terry Daniels very nearly had himself a pin. Going after Rene Goulet. Nice. Takedown. Coming right after him. Goulet bails out, buys some time.
Terry Daniels strikes out. He's not going to stand any of that nonsense from Rene Goulet. Goulet tells it like it is, but I think the Texan is equal to him.
Well, he's still wearing the sequin glove, the Michael Jackson look-alike glove, I guess you might call it.
Yeah.
And it's,
you know, Terry Daniels, of course, his idol is Sergeant Slaughter, and he would love to emulate his idol.
well, he comes from a Marine background also.
Yes, a sergeant, just the same as the sergeant, and he's a member of the Cobra Corps as well.
Yes, he is. Well, Goulet finally has the sequin half glove off, and now is putting on the other battle glove, put it that way.
He's got the battle glove on, you can say that for sure.
Now he's taking a wrist lock and taking young Terry Daniels around the ring with it. Daniels, again, the shorter of the two, short amount of leverage there. Oh, Daniels lost the handle on the arm of Rene Goulet, brings it back in the ring, going after him, though. He's aggressive.
Yeah, he is. He lost that hold. He wanted it back in the worst way.
Well, Goulet better not take his case to the folks here, because they don't care.
No. He's a seasoned campaigner, Goulet. A very, very, what would I say, wise wrestler.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice maneuver by Terry Daniels. And nice maneuver by Rene Goulet, using the tights from the back, grabbing the tights to help him maneuver young Terry Daniels. Does it again, try to get him in a pinning position. Rolls back again, still maintaining that side headlock on Rene Goulet.
We don't get too many Texans up this way, Jack, but when we do, they seem to, the crowd really seems to take to them.
Well, they're flamboyant. They're tough guys.
They certainly are.
And speaking of tough, we have a ladies tag team match coming up shortly.
I think one of those is Texan, isn't she?
Wendy, baby?
Wendy Richter, yeah.
Wendy. Oh, everybody loves Wendy.
Wonderful Wendy.
I guess, I don't know if she's wonderful or not, but she sure is pretty. Oh, bring them our way off the rope. Shoulder block takedown by Terry Daniels on Goulet. Back across the ring.
Oh, he's fast.
Oh, flying takedown. 1, 2, almost a pin. Goes right back at him. Takes a blast in the midsection. Went for the eyes. Goulet, I tell you, Goulet should be scared. He was almost in big trouble there.
Yes, he
almost
was.
had a pin.
But I think Daniel showed a little bit of inexperience there by rushing straight back in.
Well, he's going, what, is he pulling on the mouth?
I think that was the mouth and the nose and the face in general.
Oh, he's biting on the nose now. That brings tears to your eyes. And pain to your brain.
Yeah, and hurts your nose, too.
Sure do. All right, there's a little spread eagle. Oh, nice maneuver.
What a move.
Maybe 2.
A little
Wait.
cheating, I think.
I thought he had him for a count of 3, but I didn't hear the count of 3. I mean, what did he have to do?
Well, for one thing, he's holding the rope.
He broke that hold. Daniels, from that position, was able to break Rene Goulet's hold.
Look at Daniels. When he's got this sorted out, he'll have his man. Well, he thought he'd have his man.
Daniels trying to figure a way out of this one. He's searching his mind and whatever repertoire he has. Oh, Goulet pulls off the left knee pad on Terry Daniels, gives a couple of shots. Doesn't help.
I'll tell you, this is a pretty good match here with Terry Daniels and Rene Goulet.
Just as I predicted, Jack, 50-50 either way, could go either way.
All right, we're going to come back with the exciting conclusion of this bout. So come on back for more primetime wrestling, more excitement with yours truly, Jack Reynolds and Jesse the Body Ventura. Far the matchup between Terry Daniels and Rene Goulet has been an even one, Jesse.
Well, I'm going to put you on the spot, Jack. Who do you think's going to win?
If I had to pick right now, and I'm a lousy picker, by the way, I'd have to go with Rene Goulet.
Let's see.
All right. Right now, let's pick up the conclusion of this exciting bout with Rene Goulet and Terry Daniels.
Daniels, tough as he is, he responds.
He's a fierce young man if he wants to be.
I got to figure Goulet is masochistic, wrestling twice in one evening. Oh, nice over the head drop by Terry Daniels. Goulet says, wait a minute, let's talk. Hold it, time out. Tasty break time.
Yeah, he's a wily old bird.
Yes, he is.
He knows how to handle these young rookies.
Oh, the fans are giving it back to him. Goulet doesn't. He's not bothered by the fans too much. Occasionally.
No, he's a veteran wrestler. He's used to that.
Yep.
But these prison fans here, they certainly know their wrestling, don't they? I'm very, very impressed.
Yeah, they're very with it. They know. A nice arm drag takedown by Terry Daniels. The young fella's hanging in there. He's hanging kind of stuff.
Yeah, and he's thinking.
Yep. Whoa, he's administering a little bit of pain on his own to Goulet.
Yes. He's showing good signs. He's showing that the sergeant has been teaching him well, I think.
Well, he lacks the sergeant's overall size and bulk, but certainly doesn't lack any heart. Nice drag takedown by Goulet. Smashing down. Going for the eyes.
I think he's going for a pressure hold there to the temples of Daniels.
Maybe he is. We're honored by our executive producer, Randy Steidman, who's ringside tonight. Normally, he's in the control room calling the shots, but he was doing some Phillies business tonight for the game. So he's joined us after his other activities. Randy, quite a wrestling fan in his own right. Randy tells me he and his bride of a year or so have been wrestling all the time, and very enjoyably so. All right, Goulet with young Terry Daniels into the ring corner. But he comes back on. Count of 2. Count of 3. Thought that was kind of a fast count, but he got it.
What an upset. What a fantastic upset by young Daniels.
Gee, wow, man. All right. Caught him unexpectedly, but
Goulet didn't like that.
Just doesn't like to lose.
And lose he did. I can't... Well, I'd like to see the replay of that because Daniels turned that so quickly.
Well, Goulet.
What did he say? They were cheated? He was cheated?
Yeah,
Someone
right.
said, no, he wasn't. Those shoulders were down.
He says he was cheated. Well, the young guy's back in the ring again. He thought maybe Goulet was still here. He was going to take after him again.
I think he was. He wanted some more of Goulet. But Goulet's gone.
All right, well, we'll see that young guy again. He has nerve and then some.
Yes, well done, Daniels. Well done.
All right, well done is right. And the ladies will be along short of it. We'll take a little replay here. Check the events leading up now to the eventually the decision. All right. There he has him up on the rope, carries him down, rolls over.
And that's where he rolled over.
Oh, he was right in position there.
Yeah, I think what happened there was Goulet overran himself.
He may have. There was a pretty much of a fast count.
Well, Terry Daniels the winner, huh? I can really pick him, can I, Jesse?
Well, I'll tell you this, Jack. This reminds me never to bring you with me to the horse track.
I don't gamble. I don't gamble.
I don't want none
quit
of your
gambling,
picks, Jack.
especially on football games. You remember football games, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. So Terry Daniels, the winner over Rene Goulet. Jesse, we have received here at prime time. In fact, I went through the mailbag prior to the opening of our program this week. And boy, I tell you, we got some great letters. One of the letters that I read, in fact, I read it to our director and our producer, is the fact that everybody wants to see more of Jesse the Body Ventura in action right here on prime time.
Well, I'll tell you what, I went through some of the letters, too, and I'm happy to state that I'm no longer getting any of these smart letters coming into me telling me Jesse the Body has a big mouth. Let's see Jesse the Body wrestle as good as he can talk. Well, a few weeks back, you saw Jesse the Body wrestle at his best, and I'm happy to say those kind of letters have been discontinued.
By the way, for those of you that would like to write to us here on prime time, our address again, P.O. Box 1538, Greenwich, Connecticut, 06836. And be sure to include your name and address. This way Jesse and I can get back to you. Coming up, a good matchup. We've got Rocky Johnson in action. His opponent will be Samoan number 3.
Should be a real interesting bout.
All right, we invite you to come right back with more primetime wrestling.
Welcome to David J. Enterprises.
Our next matchup, and boy, this should be a good one. Samoan number 3 against the popular Rocky Johnson.
Well, I'll tell you, Jack, the Samoans, they're always tough guys. They got coconut heads, and Rocky Johnson, phenomenal shape, trains hard, should be a great match.
What do you do with a coconut head?
Headbutt people. You notice they all use headbutt.
Yeah.
Coconut heads.
All right, Rocky Johnson and Samoan number 3. Let's go up to ringside right now.
Time limit. First, introducing from the Isles of Samoa, weighing 278 pounds, Samoan number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, the opponent from Washington, D.C., his weight 253 pounds, the sensational Rocky Johnson.
And he is just that. Rocky Johnson, Lord Jeff Alfred, he's a fellow with 1,000 moves, it seems.
Yeah.
Very agile, very quick, and just one heck of a good wrestler.
Yes, and a finely conditioned athlete. That's what is the big thing about wrestling. These wrestlers today, they have dedicated themselves so much more than they did, say, 20 years ago. Now we're watching the finest ever in wrestling. And when you see people like Rocky Johnson, Hulk Hogan, the Sheik, the Samoans, the Japanese wrestlers that come here, they are the finest athletes in the world, and I don't think there is anybody better than them.
Well, I think that's a point very well taken, and I think that's what the fans here at the Spectrum and elsewhere, where the World Wrestling Federation activity is seen, can appreciate it too. Well, we'll see what happens here. We've got Samoa number 3 having a go at Rocky Johnson, or with him.
Just look at the shape Johnson's in. Now, you don't get in that sort of shape unless you work like a son of a gun.
Well, you don't know how much weight he's pumped. Oh! Woo! Rocky is turned on tonight.
Hey, that is
He
Rocky
is
Johnson.
cranking it up tonight.
That's what he's noted for, and that's what he can do. He is just fantastic.
I'm telling you, man, the crowd's loving that. It brought them to their feet. Yeah, he's not a showboat, but he's just very, very athletic and very adept at gymnastics along with his wrestling abilities. All right, the full Nelson on Rocky Johnson by Samoan 3. There you can look at it. Oh, he's breaking that like it's child's play. Johnson is too much.
The people love him, and you can easily see why.
Oh, sure. Well, what's not to like with Rocky Johnson?
Yes, he's a very, very
fun guy.
pleasant person, isn't he?
Fun guy.
He's taken his licks, too.
Yes, he has.
He's had some nasty injuries and overcome them all. Samoan number 3, of course, is a younger wrestler than his other two Samoans, but he's no less a great wrestler.
Oh! Rocky Johnson did it again to him. Did it again. Samoa not liking that act. I don't know that I would either.
He knows that ring. He knows what to do inside it. He knows how to please. He knows how to win matches, which is even more important.
Well, he just took a foot to the midsection. And that was a very blatant chokehold by Samoan number 3. Bringing that. Oh, man. Johnson in big trouble now. And coming back at a kick out. Woo! Samoa, I can't see. Looks like he was grabbing some of the flesh around the head, biting away on Rocky Johnson.
Samoan number 3 is a very young, very hardy wrestler, and he's showing that he has a lot of ability to endure punishment. He's also showing that he's not going to be overshadowed by Rocky Johnson.
That's true. Very well said. But I think Johnson has moves that perhaps the young fellow doesn't have, but we'll see. Johnson getting it cranked up. Whoa, hair pull takedown by the Samoan of Rocky Johnson.
Straight back to that pressure hold, and that can weigh you down.
That's for sure.
That can suck the strength from you, but Rocky Johnson is a very powerful man. Probably one of the most powerful wrestlers there are.
Johnson's bad trouble. He's lying there, and there's not much strength left in that arm with the pressure being exerted by Samoan number 3 right now.
Well, don't count Rocky out, because sometimes he likes to play a little possum.
You think he is? Well,
Rocky's going to grip this one out.
he's trying to crank it up now.
He's going to come up on his feet, and woe betide the Samoan if Rocky does make it all the way up this time.
Johnson's trying to get the both feet, trying to ignore the pain applied by the Samoan.
Yeah, Samoa number 3 used the headbutt there to soften Rocky again, and Rocky is now, he's certainly beginning to slow down.
He really is. And this hold is applied by the Samoan, taking a lot out of Johnson. Biting on the ear? I don't know.
I think he was trying to bite on the trapezius muscle of Johnson.
Maybe so.
Weaken him furthermore. Look at the veins sticking out in Rocky Johnson's arm.
Woo! Boy, I tell you, if he gets his feet, Samoa number 3 is going to look out.
He'll be like Vesuvius erupting if he does. And I think they know about volcanoes, Samoans, don't you?
I think so. Johnson's on his feet. Oh, taken down again. Right back in that same hole.
Well, Rocky's really hanging in there, I must say that for him. He hasn't had him right down to the canvas. He hasn't had either of the shoulders on the canvas, in fact. So, I can only hope that Rocky knows what he's doing.
Well, he looks as if he's almost asleep right now. Here's a close-up look at Rocky Johnson and the pressure being applied. The pain on his face.
He's up. He's up.
All right. He's doing it. Shoulder block. All right.
He's really erupted.
He really has.
Wow. Oh.
Just that flip. All right, he's got it.
What did I say he did? I thought he'd be like Vesuvius if he ever came out of that.
He really got it. He nailed it, but good. Well, it's all over. And clearly, you got a winner.
Some wonderful moves there by Johnson sealed the doom of the Samoan. I think he's still wondering what happened.
The time, 8 minutes, 34 seconds. The winner, the sensational Rocky Johnson.
All right, the sensational Rocky Johnson victorious in his bout over Samoan number 3.
Well, it was a tough match. Rock pulled out a beautiful move there and got the pin and got the win. I give credit where credit's due, Jack. If I like a move, I'll tell you. If I don't, I won't.
All right, we answer your letters. And we have received a lot of letters, especially from the families out there who enjoy watching prime time as a family. They said, hey, Jack, Jesse, how about the midgets? Well, we've got a midget tag team bout coming up. And boy, I'll tell you, you talk about, we've got the greatest midget wrestlers in the world this week right here on Primetime, Jesse.
Well, if the people haven't seen midget wrestling, hold your hats on, sit down, run out, get your beer, sit back down, because it's coming up, Jack.
All right, it's coming up with tag team competition, I might add. And if you've ever seen the midgets wrestle tag team competition, boy, I'll tell you, you know what's coming up, huh? Plenty of excitement right here on Primetime. Especially in the world of professional wrestling. So many great names. But I'll tell you, there are 4 midget wrestlers, 4, that are going to be in action this week that I would consider high flyers, Jesse.
Definitely. You know, these guys, pound for pound, are very, very strong men.
We have the combination of the Poncho Kid along with Dana Carpenter against the Haiti Kid and Tiger Jackson. Right now, let's go up to ringside and the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a special tag team attraction featuring 4 of the world-famous midgets. It is scheduled for 1 fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, the tag team combination consisting of, from Montreal, Canada, weighing 110 pounds, Poncho Boy. His tag team partner from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 105 pounds, Dan Carpenter. And they will wrestle, ladies and gentlemen, first from Haiti, weighing 95 pounds, the Haiti Kid. And his tag team partner from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing 90 pounds, Tiger
Tiger Jackson, I love him, man. He's a miniature Skull Murphy. All right. I got it. I got it. Got a little tiger on the back, a little tiger emblem on the back of his wrestling trunk. Yeah, Skull Murphy, that's a name I hadn't heard in a long time. Now, he passed away a number of years ago. Yep, outstanding wrestler. Yeah, quite a personality, he was. Yes, he did. Very intelligent individual. We got Poncho and Dan Carpenter, and Tiger Jackson, the Haiti Kid. So the introduction's made. Dusty Feldbomber in for an experience tonight, I think. Dan Carpenter, a pretty big fella. Yep, he is. If he gets any bigger, he'll have to find a job. Tiger Jackson in there now. All right, side Macho, side headlock. Oh, a little hair pull. Jackson points. He's reaching up for some hair, but there's nothing there. It's just a dome. Shoulder block, and down he goes. These guys are so quick, so agile. Everyone in the section here waiting for this big 8-man tag to come up very shortly here. In fact, it's the next match. Oh, we checked out Andre the Giant a little while ago, back near the dressing room. He was out there signing some autographs for Gary Maddox. Gary Maddox, the great center fielder for the Phillies. He was there with a bunch of kids. Oh, nice beautiful. Long head scissors, took him down. Poncho on the short end of that, if you don't mind the pun. And Tiger Jackson doing it to him, but however, forced him back again. These little guys tear me up. They really are. Well, they're really an attraction here. Oh, look, he's got him right up on his head here. What's he going to do with him? Oh! He didn't like that stuff. He's out. And the midgets are coming together. Here you go. Haiti Kid not wasting any time trying to work on Mr. Carpenter. He's not. Carpenter, pretty much of a conventional build, if you will, for a midget. And Haiti Kid being rolled aside. Back in again, being smashed on the back. Haiti almost became part of the equipment there. Quite a third time. He's coming out to the shoulder side. Hey! What do I have to do to this guy to put him away? Headbutt. 86 gives him a headbutt. Now headbutt against Poncho. Hey, gives him a left. Coming after him. Oh, back body drop. Nicely done. Oh, back that nose with one hand. Up on the top rope. Outside that now up on the top rope. Takes the bump right over the top and into the ring. Oh, he's right outside the ring. Nice drop he gets by the Haiti Kid. I can't keep up with everybody. Oh, man, I'm sorry. These guys are so quick. Now, the Tiger is on the rope, and on the other side of the ring, Poncho was shaking the chickens out of the rope. And on this side, Tiger came into the ring. Oh! He says, I got a big belly, man. I'll let him have it. Oh, yes. First from the chow line. First the beer line, too. Coming our way. Whoa! Johnson hustled him down. He got the same treatment. These guys are so unique. Haiti got some peculiar looking. Oh, another drop kick. Oh, another drop kick. Coming at him. Oh, got him by the nose. inside headlock on the Poncho. There's the tag. Here comes the Tiger. Whoa! Coming after him now. Look at him. Put the forearm. Ooh, he had some time. No contest. I flipped him right off of the laser. Well, that's good. Oh, go away. Crisscross, go away. Who's going to end up on what here? Time out. Hayden for time out. Check the lighting. He's got a bump for an airplane spin. He's got him going around. A beautiful maneuver by Hayden. What's he going to do with him? I don't know. I think he can't do anything. Oh, he got nailed and he's down. Jackson over trying to turn the tables. And he did. Referee Dusty turns around. Oh! Down. Hayden Kid was doing it out. He sure was. Well, that is that. If I wasn't here, I'd have to buy a ticket for these guys. That's right. Let's go up and get the official time. Here's Mel Phillips.
The time of the ball, ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes, 29 seconds. Your winners, the Haiti Kid and Tiger Jackson.
All right, Haiti Kid, Tiger Jackson did it. Get him in. And that's the end of that. Let's see the replay on that. Here's the airplane spin. And Tiger Jackson, of course, the Haiti Kid loses his balance a little bit. The Carver comes down on top of him, pushed aside by the Tiger, who rushes him back in the corner. And there's the Haiti Kid on top, and there's the pin.
Oh, yeah, the Haiti Kid and his tag team partners, the winners. And for those of you that wrote to us and said, hey, we'd like to see the midgets on Primetime Wrestling, Jesse and I certainly hope that you enjoyed it. What'd you think of the match, Jess?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jack, it's everything you expect from the midgets. Plenty of action. Like I said, pound for pound, they're strong little dudes. And they definitely give out 100% in there.
Almost like some rock and roll stars, right?
Maybe, yes. They're stronger than the rock stars.
Stronger.
Yes.
Coming up, we have Israel Mattia. He is going to go up against the one and only Tony Garea from New Zealand.
Well, as the people out there know, Jesse the Body knows Tony Garea fairly well. He's a tough, tough wrestler from down under, knows his scientific wrestling, and he can rough it up too. Israel Mattia, I've never really had a chance to see, Jack, so I'll be viewing it right along with you.
All right, we're going to come right back with more exciting action right here this week on Primetime Wrestling. To Jesse the Body is Tony Garea.
Tony Garea is no stranger to me, tough wrestler from down under, but I want to get back to something you mentioned, rock and roll.
Right.
And I know one of your favorite friends, Jack Reynolds, David Lee Roth.
Yeah, what about David? Yeah.
Mr. Wimp himself.
Wimp.
I call him Wimp Rock. You know, I went out to Gold's Gym a little while back and saw this guy gets trained by a woman.
What's
Can
wrong
you
with that?
imagine that? That'd be the day you'd see Jesse the Body
Hit the
trained by a
music,
woman.
Mr. Director. Oh.
There he is.
Just for you, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. That wimp himself.
Hey!
Roth.
Listen,
What a wimp.
David Lee Roth, I did an interview with David Lee Roth recently, and he spoke well of you. All right, let's go up to ringside right now in the introductions.
Match. 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. From Santo Domingo, black trunks, bright blue shirt, 265, Israel Mattia. And his opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, 242, light blue, Tony Garea. The referee for this 20-minute time limit match, Ray Malasecki Jr.
Nobody likes Ray Jr., huh?
Only one of a kind. Dinkoff, a one of a kind.
He sure is.
Man from down under, big hand here this week.
Well,
Rightly so.
yep.
5-time co-holder of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. Of course, doesn't happen by accident. Currently, I think he's found a new partner. I think he's teamed up with B. Brian Blair, and they are a very formidable team, and we're going to see some great stuff out of them. I can guarantee it.
Well, perhaps we'll be seeing them at the Spectrum before long, huh? All right, Mattia warning the referee to in turn warn Garea back. Garea's right dead center of the ring. He's got entitled to that half of it, or if you will, that portion of it. Mattia, without it, still hasn't taken his jacket off. Malazecki counting a 2 and a 3 to try to get a little bit of speed out of Mattia to get that jacket off. He has taken it off now, and well, let's get underway.
It certainly has that right hand bandaged heavily, Dick. Whether it's a legitimate injury or a possible weapon on his side remains to be seen.
Well, Mattia's done a bit of a strike job, or trying to, on Garea, but Garea's been around long enough. He doesn't fall for that kind of stuff. It doesn't bother him.
Standing wrist lock by Mattia. Nice downward pressure.
Garea's sporting the usual exotic tattoos on the
Nice duck
arm.
under.
Put some pressure on Mattia. Mattia going for the rope, even this early on. And the crowd responding with the usual smattering of the boos.
I asked Tony about those tattoos one day, Dick, and he said it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, they're not, I was going to say they're irreversible. No, they're really not, but nobody pretty much bothers, I guess, to have them erased. I always thought kind of foolish the guy put a woman's name, like a girlfriend, on his arm. You never know. That could go back to haunt you if you
Oh, my God,
break up with a girl.
Nothing is permanent. That's
All right, applying some pressure on the wrist and the arm. Mattia on Tony Garea, adding to it.
Nice reversal by Garea, spins under.
All right, spins back again. Oh, nice kick. Nice kick out, and Garea back on his feet again. And Mattia has no place to go, complaining about that. Looks a little bit disturbed.
He looked at the referee like the referee had kicked him off there.
I figure there must be somebody else in the ring doing it. One of the ringsiders here tonight is celebrity Bernie Herron.
Great.
Ringside. Yeah, a lot of the Dr. J's been down last year. Gary Maddox of the Phils, he's been down recently. Brought some kids with him.
Oh, Gary comes down with a whole onslaught.
Yeah.
He brings his kids, and his kids bring some more kids. Oh, great, I love it.
Oh, nice shoulder block. Takedown by Garea, and a nice drag, and down goes Mattia. Howard Eskin, I don't know whether he's here, but he's been here a lot lately in the press box. He does a nice job promoting.
I got a handful of tights there.
Oh! Garea maintaining pressure on the neck and the head on Mattia.
Garea looks like he's having a good time.
Well, he does. I've only seen him angry a few times all the way when somebody really, takes advantage unnecessarily of him.
Or of someone else.
Yeah.
I've seen Tony get bent out of shape in that respect many times. Head scissors, but Tony out of it quickly.
Nice drag again. Oh, one.
Another handful of tights there took Tony over with that momentum, but Mattia is doomed and destined to spend most of this match in the position he's in right now, Dick.
Well, there's a lot of guy there, 260, 265.
The weight is fine if you know what to do with it.
Yeah.
If you don't, it becomes a great detriment to you.
Well, you know, talk about weight. I'm going to talk about you if I can.
Sure. Talked about me when I wasn't here. Now that I'm here, you're still going to talk. Go ahead, Dick.
No, I'm just saying, it carried a lot of weight, but just the doggone tall, it was really distributed, I felt.
Well,
You weren't bottom heavy like some guys might be.
no, but you got to take into consideration, Dick, that my skeleton probably weighs 160. I had that told to me by a physician one time.
Whoa! pull on the hair by Mattia. That'll disturb Tony. Yeah. We'll take about so much of that. Golden opportunity once again for Israel. Should he be able to sneak by Tony Gurria by some miracle, some act of God? Well, he usually resorts to questionable tactics, Israel Mattia. Tony won't stay in this headlock very long. You can bet on that. He doesn't like those ears being crushed like that. That's how you get those cauliflowers. There he goes. Goodbye, Mattia. Oh! Hung on to the hair. Hey, Malazeki, come on. It's going to make him break it. Two. What difference? Well, side headlock still maintains pressure on Gurria by Mattia. Getting on him a little bit. Little forearm there, another forearm. Elbow the side of the head. Now side headlock by Gurria on Mattia. Look out, Whiskers. Whoa! All right. Hey, turn it off. It's good for the goose, I guess. You betcha. All right. Couldn't very well pull his hair. Oh, my. Very good move. Fans love that, too. Right. Mattia now backs him in. Coming our way. Oh, he didn't quite make it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Malazeki, I don't think he helped matters by backing down on the forearm of Gurria because it pulled on the hair. His job is to count, Dick, and not to become physically involved. True. Well, Mattia got a little argument, Bruce, with Malazeki. You don't like it, man. Shave the beard. All right. Gurria is still moving in now. Trying to make contact, looks to be. And to take him any way he wants. While Gurria's sidetracked there talking to Malazeki, the referee, Mattia comes alive off the top turnbuckle. And man, that stings. Well, you can talk about the padding all you want, but it still stings. He's going to keep fooling around. He's going to get Tony mad. This match will be over. Maybe in 10 seconds. Oh! There comes that knee to the midsection. Shot to the head. Nice reversal. Nice hip lock out of the corner. Beautiful. Gurria waiting for him to get up. He really did. You talk about timing. Shoulder block. Really? Waiting for him again. Drop down. That won't fool Tony. Look, he went for a backdrop. Nobody there. High cross body. 2, 3, got him. Tony got hurt on that move. He did too. Yes, he did. Jammed his arm. Jammed his shoulder on. I'm not sure. Yeah, he did it to himself. All right, Gurria wincing a little bit. He felt that going all the way through him. I don't know if it was the forearm, the wrist, or the shoulder, or what, but he got jammed somehow doing that pin. All right, let's think off. There's moved into the ring. Let's get the official announcement here. As the ringside sounds say, "We love you, Tony." Well, Vic went out to the center of the ring and forgot the mic there. He's got it now. Look at it.
The winner of this match, Tony Gurria.
All right, Gurria very clearly the winner over Israel Mattia. That seems to be it. Tony jammed some fingers. Either the fingers or the hand or the wrist. I'm not nice sure. Reversal here by Gurria. Sends Mattia in, and look at this nice hip lock out of there. Now Tony's got to wait. Waiting for Israel to get up. He wants to lay that shoulder block in there. There it is, the beauty. He's going to go now. All right, he's going to jump him. All right, now come back and jump over him. Okay. Right here now. Look at this. See the hand come down? Yeah. He jammed those fingers. Yeah, right there. The right hand.
Well, it was a little painful, but Tony Gurria was victorious in his match against Israel Mattia.
You know what I liked about that match, Jack?
Yes.
Is that I beat Tony Gurria.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the ring announcer.
I like him, too. He's
I
definitely different.
know you like the...
Is that your Uncle Bob?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Who told you?
I
No
thought
one
so.
told you it was my uncle.
Maybe.
All right. Coming up, and my apologies, by the way, got a little tongue-tied at the offset of the program, but Salvatore Bellomo will be in action this week here on Primetime. His opponent will be Ron Shaw.
And this should be a good matchup. Sal Bellomo's moving up. He's getting stronger, and Big Ron Shaw is always tough, Jack.
All right. The international star Salvatore will be coming our way right here on Primetime this week. Don't go away. Stay right where you're at and enjoy the action. Champion Hulk Hogan, his opponent, the one and only, the Iron Sheik. But first, we've got Salvatore Bellomo and Ron Shaw.
Should be a good matchup, Jack. Sal Bellomo's been improving and improving, but as I said before, Big Ron Shaw is a big, big man.
All right, Salvatore Bellomo and Ron Shaw ready to get going. Let's go up to ringside right now in the introductions.
Bright green trunk on Remo Italy, 238 pounds. Salvatore Bellomo. And his opponent. Come on. 269, Ron Shaw. What's all this 20-minute match? Ray Malastecki Jr.
Honestly, I've never seen anything like this before. If you hadn't picked it up, Zinkoff was in the middle of the ring making the announcements. Bellomo moved close to him, jumped up and down with his 240 pounds or whatever, and caused Zinkoff to kind of hesitate some of the speech patterns he was doing. He'll go bounce him up to the rafters.
Oh, my God.
Oh, too much. All right, getting last instructions from Ray Malavecchi. Ron Shaw, big powerhouse. Yes, he is. I think he's put on a few pounds. He's never was a small guy, just a little bit bigger than me tonight. I don't know why. Well, when he gets those years of experience behind him, he's going to be a tough cookie and a handful. He's kind of wide in the hips and the thighs. I think he's a football. I don't know whether he can play football or not, but pro football lineman looks a little bit like that in a way. Hard to move. Good fullbacks are, too. All right, he takes Bellomo to the corner. Side headlock pulling him away, cranking on it. Bellomo takes him to the rope and a shoulder block, and down goes Bellomo. Whoa! I think he tried to do a back body drop on him, but hey, there's a body slam nevertheless. Oh, nice arm drag. Nice. Whoa! When's Shaw going to learn? Shaw's going to take a hike. He says, time out, enough is enough. Temporarily, at least. Shaw surprised me. He was pretty quick in there. On that particular one arm drag, he was to his feet as quick as Bellomo was. It surprised me. Yeah. Bellomo does have the upper body straight. Very quick feet, though. Very good. Takes him into the corner. Looks like a break ensuing. But oh! Wow, another arm drag. Shaw's going to have to pick up on this sometime because he keeps favoring the small of his back. It's easy when you're flying in the air, because when you're hit, took him down again. Gives you the negative attitude. I can't believe this. Shaw bailing out. Another tasty cake break for Ron Shaw as he bails out of the ring here. I still don't believe how it's easy for me to say him out here, but he's getting sucked into that arm drag. That's big down there. Well, he just rushes Bellomo without a real plan in mind, Dick. And when you rush in like that, that arm is dangling, and Sal is so quick that arm drag is just a natural reaction move for Bellomo. And Ron's getting the worst of it. He really is. course, who can say better than you can about in the ring, working ahead, keep your mind working ahead on various moves in a sequence.
Oh, you've got to be thinking all the time. Have to be thinking. If you're not a thinker out there, you're a loser.
That's right.
Simple as that.
Well, you were commenting a moment ago, which brought my comment to service, the fact that he was just flailing away, he's just going at the Palomo without seemingly having a plan.
Trying to overpower him.
Yeah. Well, Palomo coming off the rope, shoulder block, down goes Sharp.
Nice cartwheel. High cross body. He could get him here. No. Too much momentum.
But he's scared. He's scared. Shaw, there gets an arm drag again. Well, there's another one.
Shaw's getting tired of getting up.
He really is.
Tell you.
The fans are getting on the case of Shaw, I believe.
Bell now with that arm bar. Going to be tough to hold on a guy this
Shaw
big.
pulling on the back of the head. Hey, shoulder block.
Shaw dropping in front again. I'll see what happens. He drops again. Oh, he caught him with a beauty.
Caught him with an elbow, man. He just wouldn't get. Really almost took his head off. Shaw's hurt, though. He's not in very good shape right now. He's stunned.
Well, that's what happens when you keep picking yourself up from the canvas. Sort of takes a little something out of you.
Here comes that elbow smash again. One,
No way.
two. I think Shaw's finally made up his mind. He's got a tough cookie here in Palomo. Scoop slam.
Oh, why is it down? He didn't even have his shoulder down, for God's sake.
The right shoulder was up, man.
Get in the ball game, Nalasaki, or get a job, one of the two.
He clearly wasn't even in a position to see that. He made a count of one. Right shoulder was clearly off the canvas. Palomo was talking about.
All right, well, see what happens here. No, if he wasn't looking at it, I could understand it, but he was looking at it, eh?
Right there. Jumped the gun.
If that was a 3-count, I'd have had to go in the ring, I'm afraid. I wouldn't have planned to explain this to the referee.
All right, he still has Palomo around the neck with a headlock. Pulling on the upper tights to help take him down.
Ron doing some desperation things now, trying to get Salvatore in a compromising position.
Here comes that knee on Palomo. Count of two as Palomo broke, but he's still trying to take the cobweb.
Rammed into the turnbuckle.
Oh, man. That doesn't ring the bells in your head. Nothing will. Shaw's getting a little nasty about now. I think it's frustration on his part.
Well, that's the only real thing in this match that Palomo has to worry about is this big guy dropping that heavy stuff on you. You know, he can with that 280 pounds or so, drop those heavy arms and shoulders.
Sure.
Hip lock takes him over.
What we got?
Body scissors.
Well,
No way. Forget it.
one. Woman says no way. 1, 2. Hey, what do we got here?
Bell got out of there in a hurry. You get spun around like that, you can hurt your shoulders.
Oh! Whoa, look at it. Shaw missed right uppercut, you might say.
Go now for the ride. Abdominal strength. I don't know if you can get it on this big guy. No. He's too big for that.
He slipped him, he really did.
Palomo outside now. Look out, slingshot. Oh, right on his head and shoulder. Palomo could be hurt. No, he got him down there. Palomo may be hurt seriously as he came down head first. Look at, he's still dizzy.
He really is. Well, the fans are appreciating the win by Palomo, but I think they think there's a little bit left to be desired on some of the grabs there. The setup. All right, here's Dave Zinkoff. Let's get the word.
The winner of this match
but he got a heck of a name like Salvatore Malomo, and he didn't do it. Okay, here we come. Look at this. He went for that abdominal stretch, and the guy was just too big. Ron just twisted right out of it. Sal ends up out on the apron, and Shaw getting up slowly, too. Here comes Avery in that hip, and Malomo now is going to slingshot in here. Look, oh, right down on his head and shoulder, Dick. Lost a little bit. He almost knocked himself out.
Well, what a good move in there by Salvatore Malomo, but Salvatore did not do the victorious cart that he does. What does he do, a flip or a cart? Or?
Well, I'll tell you what, in Salvatore's case, I consider his win complete lucky.
What do you mean lucky?
The move he used, the sunset flip, was not smooth. Salvatore was very fortunate that he could get his legs in there and hook Ron Shaw's shoulders and keep him pressed to that mat, Jack.
Quoting Jesse the Body, a win is a win no matter how you win.
That's right. It's a win, but it's a lucky one for Salvatore.
Coming up, we have Gama Singh, and his opponent this week will be Dave Barbie.
Should be a good matchup. Gama Singh brings the wrestling of India into the ring, and Dave Barbie is a big, strong man, Jack.
And don't forget, coming up, the World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, the one and only Hulk Hogan, his opponent, the Iron Sheik. That's up and coming right here on Primetime Wrestling. We'll be back with more exciting action. Don't you dare go away. Dave Barbie.
And Dave Barbie is a big, powerful man, Jack, so it should be a good matchup.
All right. This should be a good matchup, as the man said. Let's go up to our ring announcer right now and the introduction.
And we have a new performer for you to witness.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from King of Prussia, Philadelphia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dave Barbie. And ladies and gentlemen, from India, weighing in at 226 pounds, Gama Singh.
Well, Rivermont still, we got the introductions, and what do we know? We've got two relative newcomers to this area. Well, Dave Barbie from nearby Philadelphia.
Certainly is spent many hours in the gymnasium. It's obvious that Gama Singh is well-traveled, experienced pro.
Well, I noticed that there was an offer of a handshake by Gama Singh at the outset. However, Dave Barbie declined. I don't know if there's any bag. Oh, beautiful maneuver. Singh is just, I was going to say zinged Barbie, but he just sort of lifted that.
Well, he's very quick, very agile, and he may just have a little bit too much experience for Barbie. That, of course, remains to be seen, but Barbie with a half-hearted right hand telegraphed it a mile away. There was no problem for Singh to get out of the way of that. But Singh is here in the World Wrestling Federation for one reason. This is a mecca for all professional wrestling. This is where the big guns come. This is where the big belts are at stake, where the big money is, and consequently, this is where Gama Singh is.
Well, can't blame him. You know something, I'm not taking anything from him, but he looks small by comparison, but I don't want to judge him. No one should judge him by that, because he's coming in with the credentials, and certainly so far we've seen some tremendous quickness by Gama Singh.
A master that fireman's carry. He loves that hold and loves to use it, and it's most effective for getting your opponent down to the canvas off his feet. Barbie, powerhouse. Tell me he bench presses in excess of 500.
I wouldn't doubt it. Just looking at it, he walked in tonight and the muscles bulging at the shoulders. The man has done his work in the iron in the gym, you can tell. Now, a little bit of a show of strength here. We see this every once in a while. One wrestler going against the other, just sheer energy, sheer strength.
Look at the monkey flip.
Nice job by Gama Singh.
Boy, when that Barbie goes over, he hits hard. He's solid.
Well, he just wedges down to a small, narrow waist.
Another capacity crowd on hand this week.
Well, the fans are out en masse, and well, they should be because they love their wrestlers.
Barbie reaching back for a while. You can't pin him that way, Barbie. Well, had his own arm underneath Sting's shoulder.
Well, that's a little bit of live and learn, and don't take anything from Barbie, but he's new. He must learn the hard way. You can't read a book and do it, as you well know more than anybody.
Absolutely not. You've got to get inside there and do it.
Oh, what do we have? A nice
Hoist him up and dropped him like yesterday's newspaper.
Oh.
Referee Dick Kroll down there in a hurry, but only a one combo. He powered out of that. You're going to have to get Barbie in a pretty good compromising position to be able to hold those shoulders down.
For sure. Well, this side headlock, and they're cranking just a little bit, is Dave Barbie.
Now he's holding on to his own fingers. He should have those hands clenched together.
Well, Barbie breaks it, and shoulder block, and now goes down a thing. Of course, not surprisingly, because you've got a tremendous weight advantage.
Well, Barbie didn't follow it up, Dick. There's that lack of experience showing.
Side headlock again, Barbie on Gama Singh.
Barbie now again for the ride. Oh, dropped it right under the chin.
He got him, nailed him right there. And the referee right on top, and that's the second time there's a count of one, but that's all. So no near pinning situation thus far.
Scott Mayer.
Another count of one. This referee gives you a good count when he slams his hand on the mat.
Look out. Oh, he's setting him up for a suplex. Will he be able to hook him? Now he backed him into the ropes. Going to have to break it. When a guy's thick like that, you've got to go to a different style of suplex, Dick.
Sting was going to break with a clean break, but he decided to keep after him. He had a couple of forearm shots.
Well, he's going to do whatever is necessary to slow this big guy down. He gave him a beautiful drop kick a few moments ago. That didn't slow him down at all.
For sure. A lot of time your opponent will set the tempo. If he gives you a bad break, well, sometimes you'll say, well, I wasn't going to do it, but let me give it a shot anyway. Let him know I'm here.
Nice roll under maneuver by Barbie.
I have to say, Sting summoned all his strength there and cost Barbie a side, so this guy Sting's well set up, though. I said he looks lighter of the two, and he is, but he's well set up. Side headlock and a shot to the face. Forearm to the back of the head. Maybe
Barbie going for the ride. Oh, elbow right to sternum. Not going to get him, Sting.
There's that count of one again. We haven't even close to the pin situation thus far.
The fans trying everything under the sun to soften him up.
Well, the fans getting a little restless to what you hear, but I don't know why they can argue. This is tremendous exhibition of wrestling prowess. And Sting right on top of him again after that drop kick, count of two. Not quite. Fans have a tremendous program, and we're seeing an interesting matchup here. Oh, Sting got him
right in the solar flex. He didn't expect that. It might have knocked the wind out of him.
Whoa!
If that doesn't, the slam will. Oh, he hit hard.
Now maybe, we're going up with the
Sting going outside.
We're going up with the jet planes, huh? Right out of the Jimmy Silka textbook.
Look at this. Drop kick. Yes. What a beauty. He's going to get him here.
Two. He's got him. Three.
He knocked the wind right out of him.
All right. The fans, mixed reaction. So I thought they saw a tremendous maneuver. The first time we've seen a drop kick, so to speak, from the top of the ropes. And
very dangerous maneuver, too. Very, very dangerous. That could either win the match for you or lose the match for you.
For sure. Well, let's get the announcement.
The winner of this contest, Gama Singh.
Gama Singh on the victory. Let's take a look, Dick. Here he is. He's climbing up on his top turnbuckle. He gets set. I didn't know what he was going to do at this point, but what a drop kick he unleashed and just took all the starch right out of Mr. Barbie, and it was 1, 2, 3. Victory for Gama Singh.
Boy, what a great maneuver in there by Gama Singh from India Way. Jesse, I noticed that more and more professional wrestlers are using the ring ropes to their advantage.
Well, sometimes it can work for your advantage, Jack. Sometimes it can't. Now, bear in mind this match we just saw. What if Barbie would have moved and Gama Singh would have went for that drop kick off the top rope?
When are you going to start coming off the ring ropes?
I don't need to do that to win.
What do you mean you don't need to do that?
I'm different.
I see. Okay. Coming up, we have the World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, a man who is totally different than anyone I've ever met. His name is Hulk Hogan, and he's got a date with the Iron Sheik right here on Primetime Wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you this. You ask me why I don't come off the top rope?
Yes.
Champion Hulk Hogan don't go off the top rope either, and he's the world champion.
Very good.
That's right.
All right, stand by for this World Wrestling Federation Championship bout. Coming up with Hulk Hogan and the Iron Sheik. Great country of ours, Hulkamania is running wild. And Hulkamania is going to be running wild right here on Primetime this week as the World Wrestling Federation champion Hulk Hogan takes on the Iron Sheik.
Well, this should be a great matchup because it's the Iron Sheik whom Hulk Hogan defeated for the championship of the world, and I'm sure that the Hulk will never take the Iron Sheik too lightly, Jack.
Oh, this is going to be a match you won't want to miss. So right now, let's go up to ringside and the introductions to our championship match. The Tiger!
Oh, he fills the whole of that. Look at him. He fills the whole of the corridor. Here he comes. Fans, they are underway. The Iron Sheik taking off after Hulk Hogan. Through the choke pick with his cape. The Iron Sheik wants to win this one badly. He really does. He wants that belt back again. Well, he is the former champion. Held the belt and the title for a brief time. The Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik was the 8th world champion. I believe he wants to become the 10th world champion. He desperately wants it. Well, they haven't even given time for the champion to get his belt off, although the Sheik took it off now. Oh, smashing across the back. He says that should be my belt. Prostrate on the ring floor, still stunned by the likes of the Iron Sheik. He's down and the people want him to get up. Get up, they say. Get up. The Sheik still choking. Hogan lying, leaning on that second ring rope. And the Iron Sheik sitting on Hulk Hogan. He's going to pay for that. Believe he will. That's a dreadful thing to do. That's a very, very blatant shuffle allowed to do. Sheik, you should never have done that. He keeps pulling for the throat. Crashing down on Hulk Hogan. Oh! This place is coming apart. And I'm telling you,
souvenir that will last her for a lifetime. And the Hulk is fighting on the forehead of the Iron Sheik. Woo! Hulkamania is here at the Spectrum in Philadelphia.
I think the Hulk is beginning to enjoy himself, Dick.
Think so. Believe it.
This is the way he likes it.
Oh! That big massive forearm drops out of the throat.
Oh! Oh! 310 pounds. Just lying down.
Well, this is chaos time.
And that is 310 pounds of sheer muscle. There's not an ounce of fat on him anywhere. Look at him. There is not another professional athlete like him in the world.
Oh! What do we have, Corey? Oh! Right to the spine. Brought it down right where he lives.
It looks like the Hulk can do what he wants to. I don't say I agree, but it looks like he can do anything he wants to here.
The Iron Sheik doing a praying bet to Hulk Hogan, who says, "No way, Big Daddy." Oh, the Hulk is paying him back now.
And no matter what that referee says, it's going to make no difference to the Hulk.
For sure. I'm telling you, this is a happening tonight. Woo!
Oh!
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, he's dancing, he's loving it, he's enjoying it, and so is everybody else, and I think you are as well, Dick.
You bet I am. The Hulk is here. Hulkamania has consumed the Spectrum.
I think this is what they came for, Dick.
I believe.
Look at them, there's nobody sitting.
There's not much use describing the scene. The camera's doing it all for us. So, try to do a back body drop on the Sheik, and the Sheik let him have it, a kick to the face with those boots. Just look at those boots. I think they'll...
Did you see that?
All right, Hogan down. The Sheik in control. Sheik taking him to that massive boot on the top turnbuckle of the corner of the ring. Hulk is down on one knee, crashing a forearm blow on the top of the head of Hulk Hogan, the champion. While the fans are shouting, USA, USA. Woo! Hulk is screaming profusely.
Yes, that's the muscle. The boot in the corner there, Dick, did all the damage.
He really starts to show him. He's going right after that wound, that open cut on the forehead of Hulk Hogan.
And he's going to line him up for that camel shot. I can see that.
Right there again.
Back onto the boot.
Hulk Hogan is bad shape right now. Bleeding from the forehead, blood all over his face, open cut. And still, the Iron Sheik was after that wound. And the fans are cheering for Hulk Hogan to get up.
This is not the way Hogan wanted it to go. Hogan's now got to struggle harder. Now he's got to dig down deep inside himself.
Here's where it really comes to the surface. Oh, the Iron Sheik. Suplex. Hulk Hogan covered with blood. I mean, from the top of his head to the bottom. There were 1, 2, out. Woo!
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'll tell you. The action hot and heavy with the Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan.
Well, I'll tell you what, the champion is in trouble. The champion's bleeding. He's in trouble, Jack.
All right, we're going to get back to the conclusion of this world title bout right after this. And Hulk Hogan in a whole lot of trouble right now against the Iron Sheik. We are going to go back right now and watch the conclusion of this exciting match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
7, 8.
It really was. That was close to a count of 3, and the fans can't believe it.
That's the closest I've seen Hulk Hogan to losing a match. The closest. You got to remember, he's 310 pounds, and the Sheik side suplexed him like a dog.
Well, that says a lot for the Iron Sheik. The fans, I tell you, they're still vocal. They're on their feet, but they are upset.
You know what you do? You know what you do? Hey! Hogan, look at what a masterful effort.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Come on, Hogan.
Well, Hogan, he's not down yet. Woo!
The Sheik is showing what made him the world champion.
For sure. That's for sure. Oh, wow.
Now he's telling it.
Oh,
Now he's talking it.
I mean to tell you folks, this isn't happening in a half. Whoa, body slam. The Hulk is pounding away the Iron Sheik.
Oh, he's not going to double him. He's going to make him pay some more.
They're going to make him pay.
Oh, he's really going to make him pay. Oh, I see the Sheik put the spell on him.
Oh! The Sheik kicked out of the head of Hulk Hogan. Hulk pounding on it some more. He wants that boot.
That's the move that put the gun in.
He's gonna beat him with it. Hogan. Hogan is on a tear.
He's got it. This place has come apart. Oh, the people doesn't want any more of that. He's gone. All the wrestlers are there in the ring. I don't know whether they want to congratulate him or stop him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 14 minutes, 18 seconds, the referee has counted both wrestlers out of the ring. This contest is a draw.
A draw.
There is only one Hulk Hogan, and he is the World Wrestling Federation champion. Jesse, your thoughts on the match with the Iron Sheik?
Well, the match was a draw. You had two guys going after the championship of the world, and believe me, both of them knew that it was all on the line right there, and you could tell by the intensity of that bout, Jack.
Well, there is absolutely no love. I think we all know that. No love between Hulk Hogan and the Iron Sheik, and you saw it once again right here on Primetime Wrestling. We're going to have a word about next week's show coming up, but Jesse, your thoughts right now about the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion. Is there anyone in the eyes of Jesse the Body Ventura? Is there anybody in the eyes that you see winning that championship belt?
Oh, there's many, many men that could beat Hulk Hogan for that championship on the right night. That's what's so tough for the champion. He's got to be up every time, or someone will get it.
We'll be back with more right after this. To send in for your free World Wrestling Federation catalog, our address is catalog, P.O. Box 6789, Stamford, Connecticut, 06904, and I repeat, it's absolutely free. Jesse, next week, boy, all kinds of excitement.
We got a great, great program next week, but the first thing I want to throw out, Jack, I heard you sent for 6 of them free catalogs.
As usual, you're wrong. Only 4.
Only 4.
Only 4.
Okay.
Next week, Leapin' Lanny Poffo will be in action, as will the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Greg the Hammer Valentine, the Intercontinental Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, will be defending his title in a great ladies matchup with Judy Martin and Desiree Peterson, Jesse.
Just what I said, Jack. Don't you dare miss Primetime Wrestling next week. It's going to be great.
On behalf of Jesse the Body Ventura, yours truly, Jack Reynolds, so long, everybody, and join us again next week for more Primetime Wrestling.
Stay tuned to USA for the most exciting half hour on television, Motor World. You'll see highlights from the Blackwater 100, the toughest cross-country race in the world. Motor